This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
Taylor Swift's new album is out. The Life of a Showgirl dropped at midnight, and I almost forgot for a minute when I woke up, and then as I was brushing my teeth and I opened Instagram, like the first 5 posts were all Taylor Swift posts. It was people deep diving and saying, oh, this song is about her going after Charlie XCX, and here are the lyrics, and this is what this means.
Wow.
People had already, I was like, oh, wow, right. And I scrolled, okay, Taylor Swift post. Scroll, Taylor Swift post. She has taken over my algorithms. I suspect yours might be the same this morning. I surprisingly, Steph, listened to the entire album in my condo before I even left for work.
I'm shocked when you said that. I thought you were joking.
Me too. I thought, like, let me listen to a few songs before I get in so I can get a taste. I listened to the whole album. It's quick. It's 12 songs. It's 41 minutes.
Oh, wow.
It's quick. Yeah, it's really quick.
41, that's really short. I'm wondering, like, if that's probably one of the shortest albums I've even ever experienced. That 41 minutes is really short.
It's really short. And I wonder if part of it, like, we know Taylor is, like, surgical and methodical and thoughtful with how she constructs everything. Do you think part of it is you know, just the attention spans? Like,
maybe.
We work here in radio. We know there's a lot more shorter songs now. When we play songs from the 80s and 90s, we notice they're like 4 minutes. Yeah. They're longer. The current songs tend to be a lot shorter.
Well, and that's TikTok too, right? Like everything
Attention
on TikTok,
spans.
right? So maybe there's something to it for sure.
I also learned from a podcast that music on Spotify, artists get paid when it plays for 30 seconds.
Right.
If you listen for 29 or 1 second,
Yep.
5 seconds, artists don't get paid. So whether a song is 30 seconds or whether a song is 10 minutes, they're getting paid the same amount as long as the listener has hit the 30-second.
Yep.
So does it really benefit artists to make super long ballads now? Probably not.
Well, I don't know. For people that love music like me, I wouldn't be able to handle short songs all the time. Like, I like when the lyrics are good and the song is good, the beat's good. I want it to go on.
Yeah, let me tell you, like, I didn't notice the songs being short when they were playing. My first blush response here is I really like the album. It's mellow. The lyrics are cutting. Like, she's got some very personal lyrics. There's some songs that are clearly about her love with Travis Kelce, and she talks about having kids.
Yeah.
There are still some revenge songs in there. We'll see who those are about according to Instagram.
Really?
One of them's about Charlie XCX, apparently, in some drama that went down. I don't know.
Is there one on there that caught your attention right away that you absolutely love?
So I just let it play in order. The first 3 I liked instantly, and those songs are The Fate of Ophelia, Elizabeth Taylor, and Opalite. It felt to me like I was excited for the album not to be done because I'm like, the vibe is, I'm like, these would be fun songs to drive to. Like, they're kind of mellow, steady beat, cool lyrics. But the album was done by the time I got in the car.
But then you can listen to it again.
I guess I should have probably just listened to it again. Listen, I started playing it on my phone.
Wow.
I'm so excited. Not yet, Gurdeep. Not yet.
Not yet, after 8:30.
And after 8:30, we are going to play you a brand new Taylor Swift song from the album.
Sneak peek.
I jumped the gun. That was just a little taste. And I'm fired.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Today is Mean Girls Day because it's October 3rd.
Okay.
That's when Aaron Samuels asked Lindsay Lohan, what day is it? And she gleefully responded, it's October 3rd. Okay, so normally this would be a day where I would, be so excited because I would be pitting you and Pooja against each other in a quiz. Pooja is still without voice. So, Steph, it's just you.
It's Steph versus Steph. We've done this
It's
before.
Steph versus Steph, but we're incorporating Pooja still.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a series of quotes.
Okay.
You have to tell me if it's a Mean Girls quote or if it's a Pooja quote.
Oh.
Actual quotes from Mean Girls and actual things Pooja has said.
Okay, they're all Pooja quotes.
Okay, can you imagine? You're like, I don't remember any of this from the movie. Okay, number 1. You can't sit with us.
That's a Mean Girl quote.
Well done. One
Pooja
on the
says
board.
we can't hang out with her.
Yeah,
She's
outside of work.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I only hang out with you when I get paid.
Right.
Okay. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm also not saying you're right.
And that's Pooja.
That is. She's actually said that.
She has actually said
That's her
it.
way of like letting you down softly.
Yeah.
Instead of her going, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This one's a layup. On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
That's Mean Girls. But also Pooja.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen her wear pink.
She wears pink.
Does she?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm not looking. Not paying attention. Okay. I need snacks and answers in that order.
That's Pooja. These are great.
I'm sorry that people are so jealous of me, but I can't help it that I'm popular.
That's Mean
That
Girls.
could be either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's
okay.
Mean Girls.
Okay,
Pooja
all right, that's
won't
Mean Girls.
say it. She might
she'll
think it.
She'll still be a speech bubble above her head. She'll
Yeah.
be like, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
That's Pooja. That's Mean Girls?
Yeah, that's Amy Poehler.
Oh, yes, that's
your
right. But it
first
is,
wrong
but it is
one.
Pooja.
Wow, it is Pooja
Yeah.
as well. That's a tricky one.
That's not fair. All of these could be either or.
It's true. Okay. I'm bringing the drama and the coffee.
Oh, that's Pooja.
That is coffee.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
That is coffee. That is also Coffee
that
the
was
Pooch.
Coffee the Pooch, yeah. So Coffee the Pooch. Special third option. Okay, you're doing well so far. That's why her hair is so big. It's full of secrets.
That's Mean Girls.
Okay, a couple more here. I'm not bossy. I'm the boss.
Ooh. Ooh. Is that from the movie? That's Mean Girls. That's Pooja?
That's Pooja. That's another one that could be either.
I know. I was
Okay.
like, wait a minute. Pooja said that?
Well, last one. I think you're gonna.
Is that, did Paul tell you she texted that to him?
Yeah. Where do you think I got all this info from?
Okay.
If it didn't happen in here, it's a Paul text.
All right,
You've
I
been
got it.
leaking
Okay.
info to me. Okay, last one. Finish on a winning note here. Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
That's Mean Girls. Also Pooja, though. See, this was a tough one.
That's why it got tricky. 8 and 2. Pretty solid.
Okay. Well,
Not bad
sorry,
at all.
Sorry, Pooj.
Happy Mean Girls Day.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
Or wardrobe malfunction, if you will. What is it, Steph? Do you have wardrobe malfunctions?
Yeah.
You're missing a shoulder.
We can't
currently.
talk. We can't talk about it.
You're currently missing a shoulder. Is
I
that a
cut all
wardrobe-
my shirts.
Oh,
all my shirts
that's
I
an
cut.
intentional
That's on
malfunction.
Purpose. Yeah,
Okay.
that's done on purpose. I can say I've never done this because my mom used to tell me it was like a superstition, an Italian superstition.
Oh, so
You're
you're
not allowed
just
to
giving
do
a little
it.
hint to our Italian
Yeah.
audience. Okay.
Well, we have a lot of superstitions.
Yeah, this is true.
Everything
so
is
so
a
do Indians.
superstition.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so people say this is their most common wardrobe oops. What do you think it is? Maybe give yourself a look in the mirror. Maybe you're doing this right now. What do you think it is? Let's go to Wes in Toronto.
Is it when you have a button-up shirt and the buttons aren't aligned, you don't realize?
Oh, that's actually kind of cool, though.
Yeah,
I like that
is
look.
it?
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't happen to me with my shirts, but you know what it does happen to me
With
with?
your pants?
My no, not my pants. With the blanket cover, because you got to
Oh,
like
the
button it
duvet,
up at the bottom, the
yes,
duvet
yeah.
cover. I always
The duvets.
I
Yeah.
mess one up, and then I'm like, oh, I got to start again.
Oh, that's why you got to get the zipper duvets.
This is true.
Yeah.
And button flies, those are the worst,
Yeah.
by the way. Wes, it's a great guess, but it's not the answer.
All right, have a good weekend.
Text coming in too. Your most common wardrobe oops or wardrobe malfunction. Bob texting and saying 2 different socks. That's very common. But
My daughter loves wearing 2 different socks. She does it on purpose.
that's what I was going to say. I know some people actually do this.
because she's lazy. She doesn't want to match them up, so she's like, I don't care.
But you know what? I
I
say, do socks really have to match? Who cares?
Well-
Let you just show you a little creativity.
I
Mix a
know.
sock. Who cares? Mix up a sock.
Okay.
It's like when I used to have to wear suits every day. One of the fun things about the socks, because I had all these different crazy business, with suits, there were so many rules about things that had to match. The socks it doesn't matter what
I know,
socks you wore.
but they were the same sock.
They were the same sock,
Yeah.
but they didn't have to
They're
match the rest
fun.
of the suit. And I liked that they didn't have their own set of rules.
Okay.
John Galliotto texting in, your fly open.
Yeah, that's never good.
That's really. Do you remember when you were a kid, everyone would be like, XYZ?
yes.
Examine your
Is
zipper.
it XYZ? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Examine your
I was
zipper.
going to say YYZ, but that's no.
That's the airport. That's you don't want to be XYZ at
At
YYZ.
YYZ.
That's no good. Anna from Brampton says having holes in their clothes.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. You should probably get rid of them.
Yeah, I don't know that that's a wardrobe malfunction and just a tough situation.
Or like me, you just cut your clothes up.
Steph has a cold. Steph loves a cold shoulder.
I love cutting my shirts.
But now you can't wear this sweat. Steph's wearing a beautiful Harvey sweatshirt with the shoulder cut out. You cannot wear that in the winter now.
Yes, I can.
It's cold.
Put a jacket on.
On your shoulder?
You put the whole jacket on
Put a
and
toque
then
on your shoulder.
and just gonna put a scarf on. Just
Oh, yeah.
the shoulder.
That makes more sense. Text coming in saying, is it holes on your pantyhose?
Wow, very specific.
Is that a thing? I guess that.
well,
happens.
yeah,
What are
it
those
runs.
called runs?
Yeah,
Runs on
they
the,
tear, they run,
I've-
and then it turns into a hole.
Usually that means something else. That's the lesser of two evils when it comes to runs. Oh dear.
Okay, happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday. Okay, what about? Is this Christine texting and saying, is it wearing running shoes with a skirt or a dress?
I think that's a thing now. Like I've never.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. Maybe it was faux pas before, but it's a thing now.
But faux pas and wardrobe malfunctions are 2 different things. Like a faux pas you're doing on purpose, but maybe it's deemed not fashionable.
Yeah.
A wardrobe malfunction is an accident. It's an oops.
Right. Yeah. Well,
Right?
maybe it was an accident. You meant to grab your pumps or your high heels and you grabbed your running shoes.
Oh, okay. Sure. All right, if you say so. But so I gave a hint that said there's an Alanis. This is really funny. There's an Alanis lyric that has the answer in it because you know we're all huge Alanis fans in here. And Bob from Trenton just texted in, "Is it walking around naked in your living room?"
Oh, walking around naked in your living room.
Feel free. Hey, Bob, I'll tell you what. You got the right album.
Yeah.
but that's not
That's not the
lyric.
wardrobe malfunction we're looking for.
Fantastic. L texting and saying, "Is it a nip slip?"
Oh,
Nope, it's
Like a-
not.
like
We're
a
getting very racist
Janet
this
Jackson?
morning. Yeah, although that was probably also
Yeah.
intentional too. That's not it. Okay, let's try some calls here. People say this is their most common wardrobe oops. Let's go to Janice and Milton.
2 different shoes?
2 different shoes. Do people do that by accident? Is that a thing?
Yes.
can you imagine 2 different shoes and 2 different socks?
I don't think
and
I've-
holes in your clothes? And you're all buttoned up, crooked?
And your flies down?
Wow.
I've never seen 2 different
Not a
shoes.
day.
That's wild. Janice, great guess. That's not it though.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
My good friend Hyman from Brampton. Good morning. What's your guess?
How are you today?
I'm so good, Hyman. How you doing?
I'm great. I would say, something you wanted to wear that I haven't worn in a long time, and you say, I'm going to wear that shirt or something, and it's like ripped.
Oh, so you're looking forward to breaking out something. You've been thinking about it. You're like, I'm wearing that shirt I haven't worn in a couple of years. You grab it and you're like, oh, this is why I haven't worn it.
It's a half top.
It's
Yeah.
it's a crop top and it's got a mustard stain that won't come out. Hyman, it's a great guess, buddy, but it's not the answer.
Okay, have a good day, guys.
You too. Drive safe.
Okay, bye.
Elizabeth from Shelburne. Good morning. Do you have a guess for us?
My guess is having your shirt on backwards.
Having your shirt on backwards. That's not the answer. It's a great guess, but it's not the answer. Very crisscross, but it's not the answer.
Right? All right. Thank you so much.
You too. Melissa from Bowmanville. Good morning. What's your guess?
I'm going to guess putting on your clothes inside out or backwards.
You got it! Melissa, the answer is your shirt inside out. How did you know that?
The first thing that came to my mind because my kid does it all the time.
Oh, is that right? Okay. I don't do it with my outer layer clothes, but I'll realize at the end of the day sometimes that like my undershirt is on inside out. But I mean, does that really matter?
Bad
As
luck.
long as there's no big tag on it, I guess.
Yeah, Steph says it's bad
It's
luck
bad
in
luck.
Italian culture. This is why I haven't met my dream Italian woman yet.
Right?
'Cause I've
Put your
got my-
clothes on properly.
Hey, listen, I love my Italians. They got to love me for who I am. Melissa, you got it right. You nailed it.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay, so that Alanis hint really helped because a lot of people were guessing your shirt on backwards and it led to your shirt on inside out. In case you're wondering, it is the first song off Jagged Little Pill, All I Really Want. Here it is.
Do I stress you out? My sweater's on backwards and inside out.
There it is. That's
I love her so
that's all you
much.
get. I know, now I want to listen to the whole album.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
So we're going back down memory lane, and we want to know what is your favorite Blue Jays memory. I'm going to share mine right off the hop, and I know this may be low-hanging fruit, but this is the one that stands out to me. Was 10 years old. The Jays were already World Series champions from the year prior, and was at a family friend's place. You know when you're that young, right? Your parents go to a friend's place. You have to go. You're 10 years old. My brother was 13. And it was the World Series, and the Jays were on. And it was Game 6. It was Jays and Phillies. Mitch Williams pitching. And all the adults were like kind of watching, kind of not paying attention. My brother and I were dialed in. And the crack of the bat, I still remember it. And it was Joe Carter. Game 6, that home run. The walk-off World Series winner, which is just absolutely insane. And the adults who were not even really that into baseball, everyone stopped. And then the rest of the night just became about the Blue Jays. And I remember being 10 years old thinking like, okay, we've won 2 World Series. Like, this is what happens. We just win World Series. I didn't know how rare and how special it was at that time. If I was older, I would have been hopping on the subway, going downtown to be part of the party in the streets. I regret that I was so young and that I couldn't really take part in that part of it. But that's what sticks out to me. Chris, you got your October baseball shirt on. You got the Blue Jays postseason hat on, producer Chris. What is your favorite Jays memory?
So it's not a World Series memory like yours, but it's just a sweet memory I have that I always think of when I think of the Jays. When I was 6 or 7, my parents took me to the Blue Jays game, my very first game.
Oh, wow.
And I remember it was a couple days later, we got a postcard in the mail, and it had all the Jays players on it, and it was handwritten, and it was thanking me, little kid Chris, for coming to the Blue Jays game, that they saw me in the stands cheering along, and I was like, I felt seen by the Blue Jays. Of course, all these years later, I discovered it was my mom who wrote the postcard and sent it to me to make me feel special. So I always think of that moment when I think of the Blue Jays.
That's the sweetest thing in the world. Your mom wrote a postcard, quote unquote, from the Blue Jays with a handwritten note. That's such a sweet thing to do. Do you still have the postcard?
I still have the postcard. It's in a little frame. Yeah.
You're going to bring a tear to my eye.
I know,
That's so beautiful. Oh, wow. Okay, I love that so much. You totally topped my memory. I went for the obvious one. Okay, what is your favorite Blue Jays memory? It can be something personal, like what Chris had. It could be a play. It could be a moment. Maybe it's your first game. Maybe you caught a ball. Let's go to Jocelyn in Toronto. Your favorite Jays memory?
When Joe Carter hit that home run.
So same as mine. The home run, the walk-off World Series winner.
Yes, and I was living in Avenue Road.
It's one of those moments where you remember exactly where you were, what you were doing, everything, right?
Yep, I was sitting right in front of the TV, just on edge, waiting. And when it happened, I just jumped up. I was like, just screamed and went outside in the road.
Jocelyn, thanks so much for sharing.
Yeah, okay, bye-bye.
And of course, one of the faces you will see and the voices you will hear on the broadcast is Jamie Campbell of Sportsnet, friend of the show. Jamie Campbell, got to ask you as a baseball guy, what is your favorite Blue Jays memory?
Oh, my. To this point, it would probably be watching Dave Winfield hit a double down the line in Atlanta, Game 6 of the 92 World Series, which cemented that for them. It was the very first time we got to know that they were going to be World Series champions.
I remember that one well. I was 9 years old, and I remember thinking, oh, this is cool. This is what we do. We win World Series. I didn't realize it might not happen again for quite some time. After 93, of course, we won back-to-back, but that's a good one. Jamie Campbell, thanks for sharing that.
Great to speak with you.
Let's go to John in Etobicoke.
It's 93, the year they won the pennant. We're in Dunedin, saw the game. On the way out, we saw the players in 10-gallon hats walking out, so we got our balls signed by Paul Molitor, and he was the MVP that year.
Oh, wow, that's so cool. So it was that magical year, 93, but you actually had a personal and visceral interaction in memory where you got to meet the players.
We sure did, on the way out to the bus, and we had to get him to sign 2 balls because he had 2 sons.
Oh, man, that's fantastic. John, thanks so much for sharing that.
All right.
Okay, and a text coming in here, 981-981, favorite Blue Jays memory. Good morning, CHFI. I'm not comfortable calling in and talking on the radio. That's okay, you can text us. My favorite Blue Jay moment is working for a silkscreen printing company back in the 70s, and they printed the Jays logos with these silkscreen manual machines. How cool is that? It was at Vic Park and O'Connor Drive. It was then that I learned about the Blue Jays, and I've been a fan ever since. That is such a cool Toronto memory. Thanks so much for sharing that, Teresa. And right now we're looking for your favorite Toronto Blue Jays memories. How about this? This is coming in from Louise O'Sullivan from St. Catharines in Flesherton. She says, hey, Gurdeep, my fondest Jays memory is watching the Jays with my 3 daughters and husband all piled on top of our bed, even though some of the games were late and they had school the next day. Louise, let me tell you why I love that, okay? I'm not sure how old your daughters are, but these are core memories. Playoff moments. And I will take you back to 1993 when the Leafs were in the playoffs against the St. Louis Blues in round 2. My brother's older than me. He was allowed to stay up for the Dougie Gilmore game, the wraparound game behind the net at Maple Leaf Gardens. I had to go to bed because it was like double OT, and I couldn't sleep because I knew we were in overtime, and I was just thinking about it. I didn't have a TV in my room. I couldn't even sneak watch. And I heard my brother erupt from his room when that goal, and I got out of bed and I ran to his room and I saw the replay. And I was so mad at my parents for not letting me stay up to watch it because I wasn't sleeping anyway. And most of my favorite memories as a kid are sports memories. So, yeah, I know school's important, but these are even more important. Let your kids stay up within reason and watch these moments because you never know if it's going to be 30 years till we get another one. Thank you, Louise, for sharing that. Dale Murray of Stouffville, what's your favorite Blue Jays memory?
Remembering my grandpa. We went on the subway down to the games with a picnic. And I have a picture of him and I in front of the old salmon fountain. And I just always remember my grandpa every time I see the Blue Jays.
That's a beautiful thing. Is your grandpa still with us?
No, he passed away 23 years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you have such a beautiful memory.
Thank you. Go Jays, go.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.